Now moving on to silver, looking on this to the silver market, what we can see here right now is the silver market has been continuing to, as you can see, right, sometimes just bring it back to this blank chart through here, you can see what we're looking at. Now if I bring up my trend line, say from here to here, I can see that again, just a blank chart. That's all you want to look at, right? You want to remove everything off the chart, and as you can see, if I bring up my trend line from there to there, this is a bit of a channel here, as you can see, and you can see that we did actually have a bit of a support and resistance going on through there, and as you can see what's happening right now, right, you can see what happened through here. This is the one big channel, resistance through here, and you can see the resistance on silver. This is the silver chart through here, so this is the resistance on silver here, came back up, hit this resistance through here. And now what we had a big drop down, we had a big flush down below this, now came back up, and now it's finding what? It's finding a bit of support through here on the bottom of the channel. So I would say that by looking at this, we're now likely to get a bit of a rally back up to at least the top of this channel through here. But once again, by looking at this here, you can see that this market has found support, and now this is the very first what? This is the very first higher low it's creating in here. This is a low. This is a higher low. So on the short term, the buyers are now showing a bit of strength. So I'm expecting a rally on the next few days coming into silver and gold. Now looking onto that weekly chart once again, that weekly chart, what do we find here on this weekly chart? Firstly, what do we have? We had this major low through here, and this is where the market came down and found support. Now, we have broken what? We've broken a few significant support levels, haven't we? We had this support level through here, and that's clearly broken. Now we have this significant support level through here, right through here. Makes sense? So I would say by looking at this, firstly, we have this downward channel happening in place. You can see how we've found a lot of support for this last few weeks around this level through here, and we've been going down for quite some time on the silver market. So first thing that looks like the silver market's going to do is we're probably going to try and get a bit of a relief rally, probably back up towards this channel through here. If we do break that, then there's probably a target around that $15.75 mark. Now, when we're looking at this here, remember we have broken significant lows, major significant lows. So now the market's in a downward trend. If we get a rally, remember the whole trend hasn't changed. A lot of people have made this mistake with Bitcoin, is where they think when they get a bit of a relief rally on the daily chart that the whole picture's changed. No, the weekly chart is still showing that we've now broken this low. If we do get some sort of rally back up to $15.75, this is potentially not the bottom. And now if we get a bit of a V bottom out of this, then that's a different story. But if we rally up and then we start to get a bit of rollover on this weekly chart, then look out below, because I then have targets of all the way down. And I don't actually have it on this one here, but I have it on my SLV chart. Where's my SLV chart? Here we go through here. So my SLV chart. So if the same with the SLV chart, but this is obviously the silver. Then I actually have targets down here, which is this is the 2008 lows, and this is the 2016 lows. So once again, if we get a bit of a relief rally back up, probably $15 on the SLV. Same for the silver price, and then a rally back. And if we do get a lower high through there, then probably going to hit the 2015 lows, break that, and then there's nothing stopping it to go down to 2006, 2008 lows looking through there. So that's what I do see onto the silver and gold market, and what I'm looking through. Let's bring it back here. So what I'm looking through there, that's again, this is the short-term trade. This is the short-term. This is by looking on silver. So this is a bit of a silver update. Right now, it looks like the buyers are starting to come in control, so a bit of a relief rally out of this looks like it's going to happen. But remember, that weekly chart is still showing there's a major turning point in the markets. And remember that we just got out of, and let me bring up a trend line drawing tool here. We just got out of this big long-term sideways movement, so I'm expecting a lot more, this breakout, I'm expecting a lot more downside to come out of this. Now, there's no certainties in the market, so we'll continue to follow through this. But this, once again, I'm expecting a relief rally, and then the sellers will come back in and continue knocking this down for quite some time. And because we just got out of this sideways movement. So that's what I do see there on silver.